Sydney Rogers, and welcome to another edition of FLX Weekly here at FingerLakes1.com. It is January 8th, and it is our first show of 2020. We are live inside the FingerLakes1.com studios, where I am joined by Jim Sinicropi, and from the Girl Scouts of NYPENN Pathways, Jaime Alvarez and Lisa Kaminski. Today's show is brought to you by Bottomless Brewing on East Lake Road in Geneva. Every Sunday is boozy brunch at Bottomless Brewing from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Enjoy an a la carte brunch menu, mimosas, Bloody Marys, and live music. You can visit bottomlessbrewing.com for more information. That sounds very delicious.
And a great view of Seneca Lake.
Some boozy brunch, yes. But welcome, Jaime and Lisa. We are really excited to have you guys here. And welcome to the building, too, because you guys are officially in the same building as Finger Lakes 1 as of this year, just recently, right?
Yes. Yep. Just a couple weeks ago we started moving in, and we're still actually moving some stuff in and getting situated, but we are glad to be here.
And what are you guys going to be doing in this building? Like, what are your main things that are going to be going on downstairs?
Well, we have there'll be four staff people that will be based out of this office, and a couple who will float here between different offices. But we have a great space that our girls, troops, and volunteers will be able to use for events and activities.
It's so
amazing.
Cool.
It's so unique. The space is really unique. It's the old gymnasium.
I know. I'm going to go down after the show so I can see what
and
it
it's
looks
the
like.
old Minders Academy High School gymnasium going back to like the 1940s.
Yes.
I went to school here in fourth grade in like 1984 maybe. And that was where we had gym class.
That's awesome.
And then when I was in middle school, modified basketball practice was in that gym. But it's an old school gym with a balcony. It's really neat, and I'm glad to have you guys on board.
Yeah, I mean, how good is that for us? I feel like we're just going to be able to try some goodies all the time.
Well, it's only Girl Scout cookie time for a couple months each year.
But I'm sure you guys have stuff all the time. So Jaime is our Senior Director of Marketing and Communications, and you work out of the Cicero building, correct?
Right. Our headquarters are in Cicero. We have a couple other offices in Watertown, New Hartford, Horseheads, and
Wow.
Johnson City, and now our new Seneca Falls location.
The Girl Scouts are everywhere. And Lisa is our Community Recruitment Manager. So are you specific to Seneca community, or is it like all throughout the Finger Lakes?
I work with Wayne, Ontario, and Seneca counties.
Oh, okay. So you have a lot of area to cover.
Yes. Yep.
So it's actually right now is the cookie program just started. Is that correct?
Yesterday, right?
It started yesterday.
Yesterday. So what exactly is the cookie program for people if they really don't know what it is?
Well, the cookie program, the girls are out. It's our biggest fundraiser. They're out there selling cookies, but it's much more than just selling cookies. They're learning essential business and life skills that they'll take with them later on. So
I'm sure.
People skills and business ethics, money management, goal setting, and decision making.
That's a lot to learn at such a young age.
I read somewhere that it's the biggest entrepreneurial venture for girls, like worldwide.
In the world. Yep, the largest girl-led.
Wow. That is something to be said right there.
Absolutely.
I never was a Girl Scout, and I feel like I missed out
Were you
on
a brownie?
so much. No, I was into so many sports and dance and all that stuff that I don't think it ever crossed my mom's mind, and now I'm like, wow, I missed out. But what else do you guys do year round besides when the cookie program's going on? Are you doing life skills like all the time? Is it once a week you meet, once a month? Do you have specific dates?
The member year runs from October to September, so it's tied around the school calendar.
Oh, okay.
But the girls are out there; they're doing badge work. They're working on community service projects. They may be camping and doing outdoor activities. They're part of the cookie program. We have a fall product program as well, which is another fundraiser. Anything you want to add?
Well, troops basically plan their year on what the girls in the troop are interested in doing.
Oh,
so
cool.
Each individual troop meets based on their schedule. We have troops that meet weekly. We have troops that meet bi-weekly. We have troops that even meet monthly. And they do activities based on what the girls are interested in. So if the girls in the troop are interested in outdoors stuff, they're doing outdoor activities. Okay. They might be hiking. They might be camping. If the girls are interested in art and science, they're focusing on activities that are, focused on those topics. One of the major components in Girl Scouting is community service. So nearly all of our troops are doing some type of a community service in their local communities.
That's awesome.
We're going to debut a new Girl Scout cookie.
I feel like
that was just announced yesterday, and we have all sorts of cookies. But before, I just wanted to ask a general question, thinking about the Girl Scouts. In recent years with the Me Too movement and a lot of the changes in the way that women are perceived by society, I guess the Girl Scouts have been around for over 100 years, but back to before women had the right to vote even. So I guess the role of the organization has changed, but recently, like say last 5-10 years, has there been a shift in kind of focus for what the purpose of the Girl Scouts?
We've always been a leadership organization, instilling in them courage, confidence, and character, and to make the world a better place. Girl Scouts was founded in 1912, like you said, a long time ago, to try to get girls outdoors. But civics and using your voice has always been a huge part of our movement, and I think that it's just become stronger in the last few years in the types of programming that we as a council offer our girls, and also what the troops and the leaders are doing with the girls in their communities.
Wow.
And the other thing I think that some people may assume is that Girl Scouts and Boy Scouts are somehow related, but they're totally separate organizations.
They are separate organizations, yes.
And the Boy Scouts do not have cookies.
They don't.
They do not.
No.
But
we have cookies, and we have a brand new cookie that just came out, and it just got released yesterday. So I feel like we're very up there. Have people even really tried this yet?
This is the big announcement. They're called Lemon Up.
Lemon Ups. Yes.
Lemon Ups. And can you tell us a little more about these Lemon Ups?
Sure. They are replacing, if you were fans of Savannah Smiles, which was a lemon powdered cookie that we've had in the lineup for the last few years. They're a shortbread cookie. They have a light lemon glaze. And what's interesting is they have lots of really inspirational, powerful messages baked into them. So I am strong, I am a leader, I'm an innovator.
Literally baked in.
Yep, absolutely.
This is so good. Yeah, I am an innovator, which I feel really cool for having. And I am gutsy. These are really good.
Yeah, you're one of the first to actually be able to try them. So.
We are elite. You are trying it here first at FingerLakes1.com.
Well, these are fantastic.
Yeah,
My favorite Girl Scout cookie traditionally is the original, the shortbread trefoil. Trefoil? Did I say that right?
You can say trefoil or trefoil. Okay. Either is fine.
Whatever they are, I can sit down with a glass of milk and eat a whole box.
Yeah.
And I have in the past. And these are similar in that they're a type of shortbread cookie with the lemon and a little bit of glaze on the bottom. And these are great. These might make my next order.
My boxes that I buy, I'm usually I know exactly what I'm going to get, and I feel like a lot of people are like that, and I don't really branch out. I am a tag-along girl.
Oh, yeah.
Is that how you pronounce them?
Yep.
And I am till the death of me. Those are mine. It's just the chocolate and the peanut butter, but now maybe my 10 boxes that we buy a year, I can buy some of the Lemon Ups.
Yeah. I love these, and I'm not a huge lemon. I love lemon, but not in baked goods as much as on seafood or whatever you might have. But these are really good.
Yeah, I was the same way going into it. I was a little hesitant. I was like, I don't usually go for the lemon, but this is so refreshing and so good. Do you know, have you ever taken a poll on the favorite cookie of the Girl Scouts?
The number one seller nationwide is Thin Mints.
I should have I would, I don't ever go for Thin
favorite.
Same.
I'm not a mint guy either.
Me neither.
And they're fine, but with all the other choices, this would be at the bottom of my personal list. If I had to rank them, I'll go number one, trefoils. Number two would
which is based off the original recipe, the very first Girl Scout cookie sale in 1917 in Oklahoma. Yeah.
And then second, I would probably go with the Samoas.
That's what I thought was
the caramel coconut.
Yeah.
And I think I have a new number 3. I think I like these, the Lemon
Ups.
And these are pretty popular. I bet the s'mores.
Yeah, the s'mores debuted in 2017, so we're in our 4th cookie season with those.
Yeah, I got them the first year, and I realized I still have one in my freezer. Like, I was cleaning out my freezer one day, and I was like, wow, I just found a whole pack of these. I better put them out.
And this is something that I didn't know existed either. The Toffee-tastic, they're the only gluten-free option. But
wow.
They look tasty, too. My kind of cookie.
I feel like I just don't know as much as I thought I did about the cookies.
And then I think the only one we haven't shown our viewers would be the Do-si-dos. These are oatmeal sandwich cookies with peanut butter filling.
Those have been around for a while, too, as well.
Yep.
So
and those would probably be around they're fourth now on my list.
This is a very pristine list you have going on.
But my problem is whenever we place the order, I say I want 5 of these trefoils. I don't care about if I have these. I don't need any other ones. But usually we do get a couple different boxes. But I want at least 2 of these trefoils.
So speaking of placing orders, is this the first time you guys are doing a sweepstakes of the sort that you are?
This is the second year that our council has run a sweepstakes. Last year, we're trying to incentivize customers to buy at least 5 boxes. They're $5 a box. So spend $25. You're helping support the girls. They use those funds to do all the wonderful things that Lisa was talking about: camping, travel, community service. So this year, we're offering the grand prize is actually a trip to Sicily.
That is insane.
Italy.
That is amazing.
One of the world's predominant places for really great lemons. So we thought we'd, play on the lemon theme with the new cookie. We also have some cookie prizes that are part of that sweepstakes as well, and it's called Gimme 5.
Mm-hmm. It's so
we're trying
cute
to get folks to buy 5.
I was reading about, and really, $25 for 5 boxes of cookies is really not a bad price. And knowing that you're doing it for such a good cause and helping the girls out, I think is even better. But
well, I think that what happens with fundraisers nowadays, because there's so many, and so people are always coming, whether especially if a kid in school or your grandparent, you're always coming with these things where you can buy the popcorn or all these little things that you don't really want. The difference is people want the Girl Scout cookies, so it's a treat when you get a chance to order. So what happens if usually, at least I've had no problem finding someone to buy the cookies from, but if you want cookies but you don't know who to go to, how can you find out where to get them?
There's a few different ways. You can contact our council and we can hook you up with a troop who's selling in your local area. We cover 26 counties, 24 across New York and 2 in northern Pennsylvania. Wow. So chances are there's a troop in your area who's selling. The girls, if you know a Girl Scout, they'll have their paper order cards during January and February. They also have Digital Cookie, which is their online site, so you can get those links through the girls to buy. And then we also have booths in the local community that run from February 29th this year through March 29th. And you can download, there's a official Cookie Finder, Girl Scout Cookie Finder app on Apple and Android, or you can go to girlscoutcookies.org and put your zip code in, and that will tell you all the local.
Yes,
that will tell you all the local booths.
I love that, the Cookie Finder.
Yeah.
I noticed too, which has got to help you guys out, as parents now that are part of troops and stuff are posting on their Facebooks and their social medias and just saying, hey, all my people, I have Girl Scout cookies, my daughter's selling them, and all of a sudden you just see everyone like, oh, sign me up, me. I started seeing that in the last few days.
Does that help boost sales, social media?
Social media is part of it, but the thing with Girl Scout cookies is they are only sold by registered Girl Scouts. So parents can share the link, but it's all, again, when we talk about it, it's an entirely girl-led program. And if you find them on Amazon Marketplace or Facebook Marketplace, those are not legitimate sales that go back to benefit the girls and the troops.
That is a good point to put out there, especially because social media is the way that it is.
Well, and
nowadays.
that happens, huh? So people, do they buy them in bulk and then resell them at a higher price?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Oh, that's so sad, though, because it's like, all right, I'm acting like I'm helping these girls by buying so much, but really I'm just trying to make a couple bucks for myself.
But, I mean, we're in this digital age now that with the girls having their own sites, they're learning, I'm a marketer, they're learning online marketing through that digital cookie site. They're putting in their bio, they're putting in a photo if they want, and they're sending actually marketing emails to their friends and family. So grandma's getting an email from Susie saying, would you like to buy cookies from me this year? So as a marketer, I think it's really great that we're teaching them, again, skills through the program, not just it's a fundraiser, we're selling cookies. They're actually learning something through it.
Do some of the girls who have more experience, do they step up and take more of a leadership role with the younger girls and try to show them what works and motivate them to reach a goal?
We frequently have our older girl troops that work with younger girl troops in different communities. They might do events and teach them the different skills that they're learning, teach the younger girls how to do a booth sale, role model the different types of selling skills and behaviors that they would do.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
Can you sign up to become a Girl Scout at any time, or is there specific?
No, you can sign up to become a Girl Scout anytime. Many people think that, fall when school starts is the only time, but that's not true. If your daughter or your girl is busy in the fall and she wants to join in the spring, that's wonderful. They can find information on how to join on our website, www.gsnypenn.org. They can call our office and talk to our customer care department. We can hook them up with a troop right away.
How many troops? Is that a loaded question? And how many troops are in this area alone?
In Seneca County, we probably have about 20 to 30 troops right now of all different age levels.
Wow.
So kindergarten right up through 12th grade. We have senior and ambassador Girl Scouts in the county, and Wayne in Ontario, I know we have well over 100 troops in those counties.
Would you say that the Girl Scouts organization right now is as strong as it's ever been? Did you experience some struggles? Maybe it seems like a lot of organizations like yours in this modern day, when there's so much distraction, that it would be more difficult to recruit. Is that true, or are you guys as strong as ever?
I think with any youth organization, there's been a downturn in some of the membership numbers. Our council has seen growth over the last 2 years. And what Lisa didn't mention, but what's also interesting is the girls not only can join through troops, but they can also be independent members. So they can be, we call them Juliet's. Juliet Gordon-Lowe was our founder. So they can actually do the program under the advisement of a trusting adult or their parent, and still be part of it, still attend our council events, council programming, sell cookies independently.
Oh, that's awesome.
And be part of the bigger service unit, which is part of in their county, in their area. But they don't necessarily have to be part of a troop to take part in Girl Scouting. So I think for us, we're experiencing some growth, which is fantastic. In this day and age, girls have so many choices of organizations they can be a part of, activities, extracurriculars, things that they're involved in. But we're excited that we're providing them leadership opportunities that they're not getting in some of their other things that they're doing.
I'm excited that we brought you guys on here, because even hearing everything, there's so much more to the Girl Scouts in general than what people probably perceive as they're going out and they're selling cookies. You're explaining how much benefit they get out of it.
I'm pumped that we were able to debut a new cookie, and I like them.
I know. I was so pleasantly surprised. I was worried. I was like, what if I don't like the cookie? But it really is so good and tasty. But
I've eaten 3 of them. How many are you eating?
I only ate half of one because I've been talking this whole time. But you go ahead and you keep eating your cookies, and I will keep talking. But you mentioned the website. Can you mention that website again so we can tell some girls that they should get involved? And they can get involved at any age, right?
Any age, kindergarten through 12th grade.
Wow.
And also, coming up starting March 1st, we'll be offering our Daisy Discovery program, which is for girls who are in pre-K who will be headed to kindergarten in September.
So
they can learn about Girl Scouts, and they can do activities individually with their families and participate in some of our Daisy programs over the summer. And it gives them a little head start into what it will be like to be a Girl Scout.
In your programs that you have, I saw you had a list of programs, like you had the Frozen inspired days, and is that specifically for girls that are in Girl Scouts, or is that for people to come in and experience it and figure out if they want to be part of Girl Scouts?
We have programs that are for Girl Scouts that we have on our website, www.gsnypenn.org. And a girl can see someone who's interested in Girl Scouts can browse those and maybe attend one. The ones I had sent you, those are recruitment programs. So those are for girls who are not sure if they want to join or want some more information, so they can come and see what it's like to be a Girl Scout.
Yeah, those recruitments were pretty good too. I read the Frozen one first, and it was like making your own snow and building your own little teepee or something. I was like, wow. they'd go there and they'd be like, all right, I want to do this every day. But that's just some of the information. I know you guys have tons more information, but we're going to jump into photos quick, and we're going to ask you guys to join us and pick
photos of the year.
Yeah, we only have a few. We're going to pick our favorite photos and let them know who the winner is. So the first photo of the year is a great view of Dunning Avenue on a chilly night.
Wow.
This photo is by Amy Elcock Capone. Oh, I love that. Is that what is underneath the sky? Because it's kind of hard for me to see. Is that like a cornfield?
It looks like a cornfield with a puddle in the middle of
it. The puddle almost looks like a heart. Oh my goodness.
It does.
I love it.
It's beautiful.
A gorgeous view of Samson in this photo shared by Rachel Burkholder. Oh,
we
so
see
pretty.
so many pictures of that exact scene throughout the year.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's winter.
Nancy L. Wright captured this incredible view from a farm in Yates County. Wow. It was a gorgeous way to start 2020.
Yeah.
The
sunsets
have been amazing.
Yeah, I have.
Absolutely.
I was on my way to a meeting last night, and I saw one on River Road, and I had to stop and take a picture of it myself. It was fantastic.
Well, next time you can send it in.
Yeah. You always take the picture, though, and it's never as good as what you're
the real
looking
thing.
at.
Yeah.
Unless you know, like
some
these
of our
people.
photographers do a pretty dang good job.
An empty table at Seneca Lake State Park as 2019 came to a close. This photo was shot by Shelley Lannon. That is a pretty cool photo.
Mm-hmm. Desolate winter.
Yeah, cold. Sunset captured behind the Finger Lakes Mall in Aurelius by Michael Jones.
That's different. That's like
nice.
Outer space or something.
And a gorgeous sunrise to start 2020 from Ed Traffigan in Yates County. So many sunsets in this one.
Sunset.
And
those
that
are grapevines.
That was literally all of our photos. We've never had, I feel like, that few of photos in a while.
Well, I know which one I like, but
I have two that I'm stuck with, but we are going with our guest first, so you have to pick
just
your
one.
favorite.
I like the one with the tree. The one with the tree in it and the lake.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, the one by Rachel Burkholder,
Yep.
the Samson.
I like the one where the puddle looks like a heart.
Okay.
That kind of.
I want to go with you, but Jim likes to be the tiebreaker, so I'm gonna go with Nancy L. Wright, which she captured the farm with.
Oh, the farm, yeah,
with
that was
the
my
really
second
good sunset in the background.
I like that. I liked them all too, but mine was going to be this one here with the. So that was
Rachel Burkholder.
Hey, Rachel hasn't got it in a while.
I know. Rachel loves sending in photos, and she sends in amazing photos. So I'm glad that she won this one. Congratulations, Rachel!
That is a perfect. Now I can't think of the word. Example of winter in the Finger Lakes.
I know, it really is so pretty. And if you would like to share your local photos from across the Finger Lakes, you can click on the link in the Submit Content section at the bottom right of our homepage at fingerlakes1.com. Now, it has been rather warm here, I feel
You're
like.
not going to believe what I'm going to tell you in this weather.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, I'm excited. I won't even look. You tell me.
So, it has been warmer, although this morning we woke up to some snow in parts of the Finger Lakes. Actually, I had to shovel. But this weekend is going to be a mixed bag because we're going to get a lot of rain, but it's going to be unbelievably mild. Friday is going to rain, high near 47. It's going to be windy, gusts as high as 30 miles an hour. And then overnight is when the rain really picks up on Friday, but it's only going to get down to 44 overnight.
Wow.
And it's in January.
Wow. Turn my heat off.
Saturday, we may reach 60 degrees.
What? I'm so confused.
The forecast calls for a high of 59. It's going to be windy again, but it's going to rain all day long. It's just going to be a washout. So the good and the bad,
right.
I would rather it be 15 degrees and not rain, but it's going to be. It could be 60 degrees, which is unbelievable. Then overnight into Sunday, it'll get down to a low of only 38. More rain. The rain will end Sunday morning, and then you're looking at a cloudy day with a high near 40. A little more normal, but still warm. And then back to work on Monday, a high near 42, mostly cloudy. So it's going to be a wet, warm weekend here in the Finger Lakes. So it's a double-edged sword.
You know what I always think about when it's like this? It calls for a messy dog when I'm taking her out. It's really like what I think about when they say that. But that's cool. I like the warm weather, but I'm noticing now that we're using our wood stove for the first time this year, like my house gets up to like 75 and I'm like, that's
You can open up your windows on Sunday.
Yeah, I need to tell TJ, like, pump your brakes, stop putting the wood in there, because it gets so hot overnight that I can't. So he's just not going to do that at all. But yeah, so do we have any events for the Girl Scouts this weekend by any chance coming up?
Is there a kickoff deal for the cookies? Like,
we did that on Sunday at the Carrier Dome.
Yeah,
in the backcourt of the women's basketball game, which was awesome.
Which was an amazing game.
Yeah, they beat Notre Dame. Yeah.
Was there a good turnout? A lot of people came.
Yeah,
my daughter went to the game.
Yeah.
I meant like with all the cookies being there.
Yeah, we did it in the backcourt right before the game. I think we had like 1,200 people. So
wow,
it's fantastic.
Yeah, that's good for definitely. Having the girls there helps the basketball game.
Yeah.
But, so that was your kickoff. And then do you do anything coming up that's like a bigger event? Are you going to be at the Outlet Mall again this year? Do you go to the Outlet Mall? Or is Auburn Mall?
We do have troops that do cookie booths at the Outlet Mall and at the Auburn Mall.
Yep.
And a Walmart as well?
Yep, Walmart.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like all the times that I see the
local
girls.
Dunkin' Donuts and Joann Fabrics will have booths there this year.
Oh, that's cool. Dunkin' Donuts to do that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Well, they have the coffees. Yep, they've had them for a couple of years now. Yep, and they offer our girls booth space, which is nice.
Yeah, that is nice. A coffee and a cookie sounds very good.
Well, that's what I've been living that.
Look at the Dunkin'.
So
you are just full of Girl Scout stuff. I'm trying to think of any other things that we might have missed, but bigger events that are going on always go up on your calendar your website.
They do, and we'll be back in Seneca Falls in July for our Carrying the Torch Girl Scout Convention on Women's Rights.
Which is huge.
Yeah.
Like 1,000 Girl Scouts,
Yeah, the first
maybe?
year we had 1,000.
Yeah. It's a really
Let's hope
nice
you have
event.
more this year.
Yeah, we had it in the fall before, and we took a year off, and now with the centennial of women gaining the right to vote nationwide, we're going to be doing programming with some of our partners here in Seneca Falls in July. So it's really
that's
exciting.
And I remember when it was going on in the fall here in Seneca Falls, there was just a lot of activity on the streets, a lot of young girls.
Were they chanting? Cool. Do they have like little songs that they'll sing when they're marching? Because I feel like I can see that. I feel like that
Girl Scouts always have songs.
Yes. That's awesome. Well, again, I'm really glad that you guys came here. And one last time, I want girls to know how they can sign up and where people can start looking for their cookies.
They can go to gsnypenn.org. They can get information to join not only girls, but we're always looking for caring adults to be volunteers and lead troops. And right at the top of that page is the cookie finder. So it's a win-win if you go right to our homepage.
That is awesome. And Jim, did you have any exciting news before we sign off for your weekend?
Well, Finger Lakes One's going to be live from a pair of high school basketball games over the next 2 nights. Thursday night, Clyde at Lions, which is a big rivalry game. 7:30.
Ooh.
Friday night, Geneva at Newark, which is a big rivalry game.
Those
so you can watch the full
game,
full video broadcast with their. I'm calling the game with Red Tacony on Thursday night. Friday night is Paul Russo and Nick Felice.
Exciting. One last thing. When people put their orders in for cookies, when do they expect for them to come in?
Cookies arrive in late February.
Late February. So I know we're teasing you now with these cookies, but you need to put your order in so you can get them in February. But that's really all the time we have. Actually, we kind of have another minute, but...
Well, no, I just think it's great. The Girl Scout cookie phenomenon has just become a part of American culture. And it's something that everybody, looks forward to. And again, like me, I eat so many things, and when it's not Girl Scout season cookie, I eat Chips Ahoy cookies.
Oh, well, you should just stock up now. If
you
give
can
me
freeze
5.
them.
You can, and they're cookies with a cause. They're helping the girls. So
or Chips Ahoy, Keebler's the only one.
Yeah, no, we don't even want to mention them. We're gonna freeze our cookies. We're gonna buy more than 5 so we can win a trip to Italy, or cookies for a whole year. I think was one of the other ones, which maybe that'd be good for you.
Yep.
But in other news, that is all the time that we had. Again, I'm glad you guys came.
What are you doing this
building.
weekend, Sydney? Anything?
I don't know. I can't even think. Hopefully nothing. I've had a lot going on. So I am going to relax if I don't have anything on my calendar. But I don't know. So that's that. So again, like I said,
thanks, guys,
welcome to the building.
Thank
you for coming in, and thank you for everybody that joined us today. If you enjoyed the show, you can click like, you can share with your friends, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel, and of course we will be back next Wednesday. And until then, you can have a great weekend here in the Finger Lakes.